Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So we are here at Bass Factory, and I got a new combo here, so we're going to show you that. We got a Curado 200K. Of course, we got our old trusty Curado DC. I actually have a new rod as well. It's a Googan green go-to there on it. I'd actually prefer having the gold go-to, but it is what it is. But we're gonna go ahead and use that today. I have like 20-pound mono in there, not really what I wanted, but it is what it is. Kind of broke after buying the Curado case, so I couldn't afford the line. But we're gonna rock with it, and we're gonna see what we can catch, guys. Hopefully we can get some fish. Hopefully they are actually spawning now, so we'll see what happens. Anyways, see you guys in the water. All right, here we go. See what happens. Cast just fine. A lot of crap in the water, of course, so there's that. It looks good in the water minus the crap that's on my line. Try to keep it higher up in the water column, and I won't catch on stuff as easily. And if it swims by a bass, maybe they'll be interested. A lot of crap though in the water, making it difficult. Let's go over here. I brought out the Googan fanny pack for today, so I didn't have to carry around the bag. I just put different color banditos, a couple saucy swimmers, whatnot in there, and called it a day. And we're just going to go Texas rig everything. Alright, so we've established that the Curado K is a good reel. We know that. It works well for me. It does what I want it to do. That casts really well. Didn't catch a fish, so I couldn't really tell anything along those aspects go, but it does work out. But I'm starting to think maybe it has something to do with the fact that my line is thicker, the diameter, so maybe that's the reason why I'm not getting the bites. So I'm walking back to the car, and when I get there, I'm going to pull out the Curado DC that has the 15-pound fluoro on it, that has a smaller diameter, and it has the gold go-to on it instead of the green go-to like this Curado K has. So we'll go ahead and switch that out and then go on the other side of the pond and see what happens. Awkward. There's a fish right there. I seen it. Let's see if we can catch it. Man, the Googan gold just feels so much better in my hand than the green. Oh. Let's go to the proven spots. Have I ever mentioned how much I hate geese? Because it's a lot. I'm gonna go past these stupid geese. Oh, I hate geese so much, man. I really do. They suck. They're annoying, loud, obnoxious. They poop everywhere. They stir up the water. I've not seen any fish swirl as I walked by here. There's this little swirl. It's a little bass. At this point, I'll catch anything. Let's try it. There's another one I just saw. Oh, geez, that thing took off. Holy Toledo. All right, there's a bass. There is definitely a bass right there. This is why I like mono better than I do fluoro for here specifically, because it doesn't quite sink as easily. And the whole point of fishing here is to try to keep it off of the bottom because of all the crap in the water that literally covers your Texas rig when you cast it out. There's a fish. Oh, you like that? Daggone it, man. There was a fish there. My first, oh, he almost had it too. Yep, he almost had it. Little guy. But I'll take it. I want to fish, daggone it. First fish of the day is a little guy. Okay, stop spinning, please. There we go. Not even a pound. Very little fish, but I'll take it. Thank you for playing. It is what it is on a day like today. Apparently they're not biting too well, so I'll take whatever fish wants to hit. Just so I can catch some fish. Crap all over my hands, love it. All over my line, love it. Ooh, that fish wanted it. Holy cow, man. Okay. Dude, this is, I literally was like coming here today, I'm like, you know what, let's have a good attitude about everything. And let's fish and just have fun. Like that first video I made back here, I was having fun, good attitude, catching fish, calm, relaxed. I'm just being pissed off this whole time. There's just so much slop in the water, you can't fish. It's very annoying. Ooh, buddy. Woo, there we go. Barely got him hooked. That's a good fish right there, buddy. That's a keeper. Ooh, baby. There we go. Whew. He came after that. My goal was to try to keep it just above water enough that it's not going, or above the crap that's not going to catch, but keep that action on there. And it prevailed. Bloody tail, nice and bloody. Nice, we caught him. There's finally a good fish today. Finally, a good freaking fish. Pictures and away we go. All right, let's put you back. I won't keep you out too long. All right. There it goes. I'd say it was probably pound and a half, something like that. On to the next one. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. That's what we're out here for. They're in all this cover, it seems, which makes perfect sense. The issue is it's just hard to fish. Slop like 50 to Thomas like 2 for fish. Caught 2 fish today. One of them could have been decent had it had some weight on it. The other one, not so much. It was definitely small. The fluoro is gonna have to go because this is like my primary spot to fish, and I can't fish it because it's so much crap on the bottom. Oh, geez. He wanted it. I was real headed fast, man. Daggone. All right, I didn't even have to set the hook. I was rolling it in fast enough that he went the other direction and set the hook on himself. There we go. There we go. That's a very healthy fish. You can tell that for sure. But he came out of nowhere and smacked that and just took off with it. Very good aggressive fish. See you later, buddy. Fish number 3. There's one. Hey, buddy. How you doing? All right, calm down, calm down. You're the one that was sitting there, weren't you? You're the one that was sitting on the bank that swam off a little bit about that direction where I casted and caught you. I mean, it's bigger than the little ones we usually catch, but it's still not a big fish. But regardless, another fish for the day, and I will take it. Didn't mean for you to smack like that. I'm sorry, buddy. I apologize. Good sir. Yeah, the fish are here. It just doesn't seem like they're here in the numbers or the quality they were last year. I don't know. We caught some fish. It's a good little time. We had some fun. Oh geez, if I don't fall and get all muddy, that'd be great. I may, actually I probably will come back tomorrow and try again. I go back home, look at the footage, see what we're working with, and go from there, man. I don't know, man. It's just not enough fish. I don't like a video where I don't catch that many fish. I don't like making a video like that. Tell you what, why don't you guys let me know if it's worth watching or not? Are you guys still interested in the content when I don't catch quite as many fish? Like my first few videos, I was slaying them. Even though the weather was horrible, I was slaying the fish. Whether they're big or not, I was still catching a bunch at once. But like, I've got 4 today, had a few other bites, but in the time period that I fished, there just wasn't that many. And maybe I'm just spoiled from last year, but I just feel like that I'm not catching near as many as I did before. And I know that I'm not catching the size I did before. So that being said, let me guys know what you think. Is the content too slow? Do I need to put on my thinking cap and start looking at Google Maps and see if I can find some more places? Keep in mind I have looked somewhat in the area, and as far as bass fishing goes, there's not a lot of spots around here. I mean, I can't go to big lakes anymore. Josh, he sold his bass boat, so that's no longer an option. No longer can bass fish off of a bass boat at Stonewall Lake or any of the other cool lakes that we did last year. So that is gone. Like, that's not happening again. I can't afford a boat, and I don't have a vehicle to pull it. I have a car, so that's a no-go. One thing that I may do is, if I can swing the funds, a kayak might not be a bad idea. I really want to get a muskie set up again and try for some muskie later on in the year, like when it starts cooling down again in the fall. Now will be a good time as well. The problem is I don't have the gear and don't have the funds, so that's a no-go right now. So I'm looking at maybe this fall doing some muskie fishing. It's still spring. If I could get my buddy to, I don't want to go by myself. If I could get a friend or something to go trout fishing with me in the mountains or something, that'd be great. Get some, I mean, they do stock it, but I mean, there are a lot of native trout as well in there. So to catch some native trout would be really cool. They're not big, but it's fun to catch. That might be an idea. But yeah, guys, there's not a lot of places to fish around here. I mean, I could go down to the dam. There's a couple other dams in the area, in the general area where I live, that I could check out. The largemouth bass fishing isn't the best there. It's actually not great at all, honestly. Very rarely catch them. Every now and then you do catch some smallies there, but it's mostly like hybrid bass and white bass. And if you're curious about what a hybrid bass is, it is literally just a white bass and a striped bass crossbred. They don't quite get as big as the striped bass, but they're not as small as the white bass. So kind of in between size. They do get pretty big, and I have caught them very big. I've caught one that was probably a 5-pounder or so one time, and it was the strongest fight of my life. They are much stronger fighting fish than largemouth. That is an option. I could try to learn more about that. I don't know much about it. I know what kind of works for the little ones close by the bank at the dam, but if I can figure out how to catch the big ones, that may be worth a video. But that being said, guys, I think I'm gonna call it here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.